some different parts of the uniform. So we have the chambray, we have two front pockets, one with a name tape, and the other one is empty because this is where you put your ribbons as you earn them. On the shoulder you have two epaulettes. These are the things that can basically unbutton, and if you can look at my dad, he has on his epaulette, he has a little shiny thing. That signifies that he is a warrant officer. I believe all of the dads will get one of those things because all the fathers are warrant officers. So, yeah, that's where you put them. And Philip and I...
That's where you put your rank. That's where you put your rank.
Actually, you can have a rank here too. But anyway, Philip and I are both what are called part of what is called the Leadership Training Corps, or LTC, and this is signified by the red loops on the epaulettes. On the left sleeve, we have the American flag, and on the right sleeve, we have the seal, or the emblem of the Alert Cadets, as well as the tape for your rank. So one stripe is cadet. So this is where you start out. On the back, you see two creases. Now when, excuse me, when you guys get your chambray, you will only have the top of the crease started. So can I have Philip stand up real quick? And turn around so they can see your back. Okay, so as you can see, they've started the top of the crease, and today we're going to show you how to set the crease all the way down to the bottom so that it looks like this. So you can see that? Okay. Thank you, Philip. So first off, we are going to show you how to set those creases. There are, let's see, there are basically four main creases that you have to set when you get your uniform. So two of the creases are found on the sleeves. As you can tell, new uniforms, these are actually basically flat. And your job, once you get the uniform, is to set a crease along the top, right through the middle of your badges. Same on the other sleeve. But first we're going to work on the first two creases. I'm not sure how well you guys can see this.
Maybe they can come closer.
Yeah. Yeah, probably everyone just like gather boys here maybe. At least
Form
the
a
boys.
circle,
Yeah.
especially for kids
Okay,
and
so
fathers.
maybe like a hand's length from the table, because Philip will be using an iron. So you don't want to get burned.
But do you want to actually iron it?
Oh, that's a good point. You don't have to. We'll go through the motions. So, first of all, I'm not sure we did this correctly when we first got this, but basically, what you're supposed to do is you bring the bottom of your chambray and you bring it all the way up to the top. And then you grab a pencil. Can I grab, is there a pencil somewhere around here? I can get one.
Pen.
Okay. Oh, perfect. Thank you. So basically what you do is you mark where the top of that crease is already started. It doesn't have to be too dark. You don't want it showing, so. And basically what you're supposed to do is to put your thumb on that mark and basically fold over until you have maybe about 1/2 inch to 1 inch of fabric in between, like that. And you bring it back over, you straighten it out, and then you iron it. And the first time you iron it is really important, because once you set the creases, you can't change them. So this may sound intimidating, but it's not that bad. What I would like to do is, on your first try, don't use steam. Just heat up your iron and make kind of like a preliminary crease, and if you like it, then the second time you use steam and you set it, and once you've set that with steam, you're basically, that's your permanent crease there. And a little bit of a mistake, it really won't matter that much. Like Philip and I, when we started out, we didn't really follow the instructions correctly, so the creases are a little bit As you can tell, the bottom is a little bit too wide, but you can't tell, so you're fine.
So the idea has
Yeah.
to be a perfect parallel.
Yes, yes, ideally. And same with the other one. So once you've set your creases for the back, you want to starch them. So starch is the liquid that has, it's a special liquid, and what you do is you spray, and this is just the brand we use. I think it's like from Safeway or something.
Yeah.
But there are specific brands of starch, and this is not one of them, but there are specific brands of starch, I think it's Faultless and Stayflow or something like that are recommended by the Novice Handbook Phase 1. You can use those ideally, but if you don't have them, no big deal. So, basically what you want to do is after you've set the creases, you want to basically make this entire area from this crease, this bottom crease, inside crease, all the way across to the inside crease on this side. So, do you want to starch it right now? Okay. So Philip's going to starch it. And you want to make your fabric, your chambray, pretty wet. Not so wet as to make it drip when you lift it up, but pretty wet. Make sure it's thoroughly soaked.
Then do you want to go just like find?
Yeah, that's true. Go ahead and do that so all the areas will get starched. That's good. And you can use your finger to spread it if it needs to.
Middle?
Yeah, use the middle too. And it's different basically with whatever starch you buy. Sometimes they come in these spray containers and you spray it on like this. Sometimes it comes in a concentrated solution where you have to, and you'll find instructions on the container that you buy. Sometimes you have to mix it with water to make it diluted and then put it in a spray bottle and spray it. So there's lots of different ways. This is just one. Okay, so basically, right now, we missed a few spots here, and you have to go ahead and start.